Hey guys, it is Wednesday here in West Virginia, so it is time for us to do a Wagon Wednesday video. And this is the new Hot Wagon set from Hot Wheels. We're taking a look at all 5 of them, and we just looked at the Porsche set on Monday. And to give you an update on that, the number 6 car, the 914 that I said I couldn't find, I didn't even know if they did produce it. Well, they do produce it. Had one person comment that they found one, and the 5th case that they opened. I have opened one more case since I done the video, and still no 914. And when I found the set, I opened 3 cases and no 914. So it's going to probably be, I guess I would call, a chase car that maybe you'll find one out of every 5 cases or one out of every 10. I don't know how it's going to average, but they do exist, and if you look at the eBay sold listings, you can find out what it looks like. It's in a dark green color, and it has the 5-spoke mag wheels like this guy here, and like the 911 that I told you I really liked. It has that style wheel on it, so it's actually a really sharp looking car. So it's like, as I said, British racing green, something like that, with a white rocker panel stripe. Looks really good. So that car probably is going to be worth a good buck if you do find them, because the sets that sold with all 6 cars were going for anywhere between 70 and 90 bucks for the 6-car set. And I'm going to say the reason they were bringing that is because of number 6. Number 6 on its own, I would say probably is going to be a $30 or $40 car. It's going to be right around like what a super treasure hunt cost. So anyways, moving on to today's feature. And by the way, I'm sorry if I sound a little hoarse today. Think I'm coming down with a cold or something, so hopefully I'm not sick for the holidays, but that would be my luck. So anyways, today we're looking at this set here, the Hot Wagon set. And as you can see, there are 2 American Muscle, 1 JDM, and 2 Euro. And of course, the most popular one of the set already is the Datsun Bluebird, but it's starting to lose its novelty a little bit. People are starting to find them a little bit easier, and people are not paying the big bucks that they were when it was first released. Actually, the first three are the hard to find ones around here. The Nova wagon, the GTO wagon, and the Dotson wagon. The last 2 have become peg warmers around here anyways. They're Euro ones. So, anyways, let's go along and take a look at these in order. So, number 1 is this guy here. And I did not notice these. I kind of just overlooked them. I was grabbing the Dotsons for some customers, and I didn't even look at the rest of the set. And this is actually a badass looking Nova. It has a nice look with those 5-spoke wheels. I did not know that they introduced them in this series. So this looks really good, with a larger diameter in the rear than it has in the front. The lip of this one, this wheel on this car, seems to be a little bit too wide compared to the Porsche, or maybe it's just the Porsche has a thicker sidewall or something. I don't know what it is, but they seem to look better on the Porsche. But they look good on the wagon too, don't get me wrong. So turning him around, you do have detailed tail lights and tailgate handle and such. And the front end, you have detailed headlights and markers, like SS racing stripes on the hood, and the whole roof is white, and then you have some white and green graphics on the side of the car. So it is a pretty sharp looking car, and this is the number 1 of 5. And the card art on this one I actually like better than the Porsche series. They actually had these cars going down the road. The Porsche series is just a rear quarter and the black, red, and yellow for the Porsche emblem. So they're still cool, but this is a little bit cooler in my opinion. Kind of reminds me of like the Road Trippin' series from a few years back. And I know some of you asked if these are a Walmart exclusive. I believe they are, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that, because we've been finding Zamax at Kroger's, Zamax at Dollar General, so everything's getting mixed up and going where it should not go. So you may end up seeing these for sale in other stores. I know a lot of times in the Philippines, I would see Walmart only series popping up at the toy stores there. So overseas and other countries, not in the US, these may be available in your toy stores. So if you're into them, take a look. You may find them there. Don't know. Number two is a casting that I really, really dig, and this is the 66 GTO wagon. And I believe it first appeared in the Classic series, and it appeared in Series 5, and it was in a chase version. Red, Spectre Flame Red with the 5 spokes, and Redline Real Riders looked killer. And then the box set one was a purple Spectre Flame with the same 5 spokes, also looked killer. This looks really good in the matte black with the off-white or matte white graphics. And this has the dog, but it looks kind of weird because the interior is red and you get this red dog looking at out the back window. It looks like Clifford, the big red dog or something. So that's a little bit weird, but they did a very nice job detailing the front end, the grille. The headlights are very well detailed, and the tail lights are very well detailed too. So they did a hell of a job with this one. It looks really good. Looks good with the 5-spoke wheel, kind of like what they had on the Cayman and the Porsche series. The black center with the chrome rim looks really, really good. So moving to number 3, and this is the infamous Datsun Bluebird. And since I was focusing mainly on this car, this is why I did not notice the wheels. This is a new wheel like they have on the 944 and the 935 in the Porsche series, but it just doesn't look new. It looks like the old regular 5-spoke from Hot Wheels, done in like a copper finish, but it's not. If you really look at it, you can tell it's like kind of a new 5-spoke design, but I did not notice that until now. And I've heard some people say in the Chinese writing here, this does say Hot Wheels, but I don't know for sure, so don't quote me. And this actually has a really nice looking grille and headlight area. The grille is definitely meshed this time. It is very defined with the tampo or the way that it was casted. So the grille is very much defined as a mesh grille. And I have not seen a smooth one. Every single variant, and I've had probably 10 or 12 of these already, and not one of them has a smooth grille. So I don't think you're going to find a smooth grille variant. Has tail light tampos, so it looks really good. Nice looking wagon, and I guess it is metal on metal, so this would be a cool one to wheel swap with some real riders. The 2 American wagons, I don't know if I will swap them or not. They look good with those plastic 5-spokes. This one, though, on the other hand, could use a wheel swap, in my opinion. Now, moving to the Euro ones. Number 4 is a pretty sweet casting, the Volvo 850 Estate Wagon. And this is also one that looks like the old style 5-spoke, but once again, if you really start looking at it, it does look new. But because of the charcoal gray finish, I don't know, it just did not pop like it does on the Porsches, but it does pop on that 944 and 935. They still look kind of generic. You can tell it's a plastic wheel. It's not like the other 5-spoke, like American ones, like on this guy here, but for some reason it just does not pop on the wagons. I don't know, it did on the Porsches. So as you can see, it has a really nicely detailed grille and headlight area, cool paint job, nicely detailed with the lights, the rear lights, and all the emblems on the tailgate. And they went through the trouble of doing the multicolor with turn signal amber and backup like clear silver color. So, very nicely done. And then the base is metal. So, pretty cool. I just wish they would have done real riders, especially on this series. The Porsches, though, could be debatable because they do look good with those plastic 5-spokes. Now, this wheel on the 2017 Audi RS6 Avant is weird. I don't know. I do not like it at all. They were going to the trouble of, I guess, trying to replicate the real RS6 wheels because it's similar, but they have 5 spokes. This 4-spoke thing looks like something you would see on a JDM with like the 4 lug wheels and such. Not something you would see on this Audi. If they would have done one more and did this like chrome lip with the chrome going down on the spokes, it would have looked pretty good because it would have been pretty similar to the stock RS6 wheel, but this one doesn't do it. But overall detail on the grill with the Audi interlocking ring emblem, and then headlight tampos, and a cool casting with the mirrors casted into it, and then you have taillight tampos, emblems on the tailgate too, so nicely done. Metal on metal. But as I said, the wheels I do not like. It's just my opinion though. So that is your 5-car wagon set. So I'm going to do the JDM one whenever it comes out, if I can get my hands on it. All I've seen so far is a box set release. I don't know if they come in like a box set, like the premium box sets, like where they're all packaged into the same big rectangle box, or if they're going to be individually packed inside of a collector box. We'll see what happens. But if I can get my hands on that one, I'll do a video on it for you guys. But yeah, this is your wagon set, and then the Porsche set. Those are the two that are out so far. So they're really starting to release this 2024 stuff quite quickly. So keep your eyes out at your Walmart. You may come across them. The Porsches are really cool. The wagon set's pretty cool too. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, and we'll be back on Friday for our Free Friday video. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week.